Hello, my name is Dr. Cheryl Jackson, and I'm an internal medicine physician at Trinity Health Mid-Atlantic. 1 year later, we are still in the pandemic caused by COVID-19, but there's finally light at the end of the tunnel. Here in the United States, we are so fortunate to have access to effective weapons in the form of vaccinations to level this dreadful disease. I just want to take the time to address public concerns about the safety of COVID-19 vaccines and the ample skepticism one may have of the media, pharmaceutical companies, and even medical institutions. So let's talk about vaccine safety. Currently in the United States, there are 3 vaccines approved under the emergency use authorization. There are 2 mRNA vaccines, BioNTech, Pfizer, and Moderna, and 1 vector vaccines, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Scientists have been studying mRNA vaccines for more than 15 years. So this is not new science. Researchers have been able to apply the lessons learned to solve problems that previously kept other mRNA vaccines from coming to market. They have been able to address issues like vaccine instability and storage, inflammatory outcomes, and optimizing the immune response. Yes, it is true that the COVID-19 vaccines have been developed at a more rapid pace than what is normally seen with other vaccines. But this does not mean that safety steps have been skipped. COVID-19 vaccine safety is a top priority. There are national and international scientific authorities that are helping to ensure that the rapid development process still adheres to all safety and efficacy standards. Vaccines are going through the same rigorous approval process as other approved vaccines. Data are reviewed by independent experts, not scientists employed by the manufacturer. COVID-19 vaccines have been studied through phase testing to ensure that they are safe and efficacious before they are made available to the public. In addition to the standard safety monitoring that is done for vaccines, there's also additional and ongoing safety monitoring through systems like the CDC's Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System. There's also VSafe, a CDC app that can send text messages and surveys to check in on those who receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Yes, there are short-term adverse effects with COVID-19 vaccination. Most people can expect mild to moderate pain, soreness, and redness at the injection site. Many people, including myself, experience side effects within 2 days of vaccination, and these effects are usually worse after the second dose. Reactions like fatigue, malaise, headache, fever, chills, muscle and joint aches. These side effects can be treated with acetaminophen or anti-inflammatory meds like ibuprofen. And it may be useful to plan in advance your work and activity schedule so that you may have a few days of rest after receiving the second dose of vaccine. Over 109 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines were administered in the United States from December 14, 2020 through March 15, 2021. And during this time, the Vaccine Adverse Events Reporting System received 1,913 reports of death among people who received a COVID-19 vaccine. CDC and FDA physicians promptly reviewed each case report of death, and the CDC requested medical records to further assess these reports. And to date, review of the available clinical information, including death certificates, autopsies, and medical records, have revealed no evidence that vaccine contributed to patient deaths. Now, both the mRNA and the vector vaccines do not contain live COVID-19 virus. The vaccines do not affect a person's genetic material. Next is the question of efficacy. Both mRNA vaccines are remarkably effective, about 95% effective in preventing severe COVID-19 infections that require hospitalizations or result in death. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is about 72% effective in preventing severe COVID-19 disease. These studies enrolled participants who were quite representative of the US population in terms of age, sex, race, and ethnicity. However, the study participants were generally healthy, and we are yet to learn about how effective the vaccines will be in a sicker population, such as the frail older persons living in nursing homes or in the severely immunocompromised. Yes, this virus is tricky, and there are national and international reports of various COVID-19 mutations that can increase the replication and transmissibility of the virus. However, the vaccines have still been shown that they are effective, and to date, discovery of these variants does not change the basic recommendations for vaccinations. Emerging evidence now strongly suggests that mRNA vaccine recipients are less likely to transmit infections to others. So the vaccines can help to both decrease COVID-19 infection and transmission, and getting vaccinated is an important step towards herd immunity. After vaccination, you still have to wear a mask and practice social distancing until the data and trends show us otherwise. We all want to get back to normalcy, and getting vaccinated will help us achieve this. So think about it and get it done. For more information, you can contact trinityhealthma.org. Thank you.